Recording in progress.
Watercooler. Ba, 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 da. Watercooler. Ba, 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 da. Hey, welcome to Watercooler. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it, and we are in a thankful mood, hot off our national holiday of Thanksgiving. We'll talk all about it, but first, let me introduce everybody on this show because there's some new people who don't know how it goes when I, Chris Loxamana, kick it with my Corolla digital buds of yesteryear. So, let me intro. All the way in NoHo, CA, we have Mike Dawson.
Oh, he's having mic issues. We couldn't hear you at all.
For those wondering, he did.
Oh, I thought he was doing a bit. I thought for sure he was doing a bit.
I had my mic muted on my end over here.
Oh.
And yeah, it was a bit. It was planned it all. Howdy doody, how do you do?
All right, that is what he said. I was able to lip read his intro earlier, so he just repeated it verbatim. And then all the way in Orange County, California, we have Gary Smith, supposedly. But does nobody want to do their intro today? What is happening? Are you guys all gonna? Is this a prank? Did you discuss this beforehand?
You guys should have seen what we went through before we even started this show, too.
Oh, man. Now Matt's gone. This is just, we are off the rails. All right, let me try this. Let me see what's going to happen. And then all the way in Austin, Texas, we have Matt Fondelier.
Hey, brother.
Oh, music to my ears. I've never thought I'd be so happy to hear Matt's voice.
I've never been more happy to be related to somebody.
Yeah.
Are we related?
Yeah, brother. You
Oh,
just
yeah,
called me
sure.
brother.
You're right.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about your mom, like a non sequitur kind of thing. And then all the way in Long Beach, California, like myself, it's Kalen Bean.
What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. Gary's giving me the Matumbo finger like all show, but like we just started. What is happening right now?
We did
We've
20
been
minutes
sitting and
before
chatting,
we
exactly, for
recorded.
20
There were
minutes.
20 minutes.
And he's like, no, jump shot for you.
Just picture the Jurassic Park screensaver.
No mic.
Gary
Says no mic.
Gary says no mic. All right.
On a buck slip.
Yeah, that was an Adam Carolla
Yeah.
branded buck slip.
Still got those
Jeez,
kicking
I
around, huh?
Wow.
I saw some buck slips, I'll be honest.
Rebooting.
Gary's just do the whole show like that. I kind of like this, Gary.
Yeah,
Just
that's
no
good.
signs. It's very Andrew Lincoln in Love Actually. Just keep pulling the signs, and I'll read them out loud as the show goes. The listeners will
Now,
love it.
I thought I thought I didn't get Matumbo finger, but I kind of pieced that one together. There must be a meme of Dikembe Matumbo throwing a finger.
You don't know the Matumbo
something,
shit,
doing something. But when you start talking about Ryan Sterling in Love Honestly, I'm lost,
Perfect.
bro.
Perfect.
Really.
Perfect.
That was-
execution. It was.
That was a good effort. I appreciate it. No, it's Andrew Lincoln from The Walking Dead.
Oh, he was in Dead Actually.
He was in Love Actually.
Love.
It's an iconic scene. It's like a meme now. It's probably the most memorable used scene in in pop culture. Like everybody.
Well, I've never
talks about
seen
it.
the
It's that
Matumbo
and
finger,
Casablanca.
but
Those
I
are the
think
two.
yeah.
Coral and all the chin joints.
Coral.
You don't. Okay, well, Dawson, I am excited
no.
to have enlightened you to a few new references. That now it's what's that thing called, Matt? When once you hear about it, it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Some sort of effect. One of the
Hey.
effects.
Is it my turn for
Synchronicity?
movie night, you guys? It's my turn for movie night, isn't it?
Is it? I
Isn't
meant
it?
to look it up.
I
It
don't
should
know.
be.
Let me check.
Matt will.
I
Really, because we're gonna watch Love Honestly if it is.
Oh, don't threaten
I mean,
Chris
is it
with a
even
good
on
time.
Netflix? That's the rule. It has to be on Netflix.
Oh, the Mandela.
The
effect.
Mandela
Thank you,
effect,
Gary.
according to the Buckslip King.
Gary wrote Mandela. That's not the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is when a group of people collectively think something happened that didn't happen.
That's right.
Right? Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Is that not up in here?
No, this is this
Sorry,
is
I
like
was frantically rebooting and wasn't having a hard time following along with the conversation.
there is. I mean, people are probably yelling it into their speakers right now, but there is an effect where if once you hear about something, like if I mention, red Volkswagen Bug, then all of a sudden you're going to see like 10 of them the next day. Like you just notice them more because it actually happens all around you, and you just weren't thinking about it. Well, Dawson didn't know about Matumbo's finger wag, and he didn't know about Andrew Lincoln with all the signs in Love Actually.
I think it's called the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon.
That's what it is.
All right,
Nobody's
I checked.
getting that one.
Well, no,
I
now
know it. Yeah, we're just gonna have to take your word for it.
Well, you think that, but now watch. Tomorrow you're gonna hear like the Bader-Meinhof effect like 10 times.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna do it to its own effect.
Wow.
I just checked my spreadsheet, and December's movie club pick is Chris Loxamana.
Oh,
Oh, I needed this.
Oh, man.
so now we really have to watch
this.
Love Honestly.
Chris, now you're actually, I mean, I feel you're so
Oh God, Chris, you had this before, dude. You really hurt us with one of your. What was it, Matt? Was it Matt?
No,
who
that
hurt
It
was
was
us?
Matt.
Halloween.
No,
Okay,
Matt
I'm
hurt
sorry.
us.
I'm
Ruined
sorry.
Halloween
False blame.
with one of my personal heroes, Eminem.
Okay.
Which was not even part of the reason why he chose it as a Halloween movie, because Eminem, so that would have been clever. But yeah, we watched 8 Mile, and I have never been sadder in my life. Surrounded by my paper ghosts and pumpkins and the witch lights, and I'm sitting there watching an Eminem rapping movie, going, God damn it, like, I want to be watching a horror movie so badly right now.
What are you talking
God
about?
damn
That
it,
was-
Chris, this awesome movie that I'm watching that is
Good stuff.
everyone loves.
Yeah.
It was
Really?
tough.
Wasn't there the ghost of Anthony Mackie at the end of that? 'Cause- yeah. So
You know,
And-
it's kind of starting to all make sense now why Matt picked Gerald's Game for his Halloween movie. I feel like he's getting back at you a little bit. There was
well, we
some
are not
anger in
even.
there,
He is so far deep.
I think I proved my point.
Um,
I'm kidding.
all right. Well, I needed to hear that good news because I'll be honest, guys, I'm not in a good mood.
Uh-oh.
Why? What
A
happened?
lot going on right now.
Having microphone issues?
Well, yeah, the start of this show definitely didn't help. I'll tell you that much. Had a weird Thanksgiving, and then I'll tell you all about it. And then, also, it just made me mad because you guys reminded me of something today, as we record this, Tuesday, December 2nd. Dawson, do you know this day?
I'm aware of what this day means to a lot of people. And fucking Charlie, bro.
Yes, today is
Charlie,
the
hey, look,
day.
I got news for you. I didn't want to break. Go ahead. Tell everybody what it is.
Today is the day that Dawson was supposed to eat his 9-month-old egg.
Right.
9 months ago. 9 months ago, Dawson proclaimed that eggs, he can eat an egg out of his fridge, that they don't go bad. He actually, not only did he say he would do it, he made us feel dumb for not doing it.
He did. He was real condescending about it.
Yes, of course, because I'm right. I'm always right.
And then I one of the things that happened along the way was, obviously famously Dawson, got rid of Charlie and right? That was his name, Dawson?
Well, first of all, I got to clear something up. I wasn't entirely honest with you guys.
Clearly.
It was a tough time, and I was dealing with some stuff, and I'll come clean now. Charlie committed suicide.
Gary, why'd you open this up to let him do this?
Very sorry to hear
Now,
that.
now I'm
I
glad.
actually felt bad for like a minute here.
I knew what he was doing. My blood pressure is through the roof right now.
It was very sad.
Oh,
and
God, he's still
this
going.
anniversary of the day is making. It's really bringing so much back.
The day that was supposed to bring me
Right
so
now.
much joy is bringing me so much anger.
I
Well,
know.
can I tell you guys about a day that brought me a lot of joy? That was a day about 3 months ago when Matt texted me privately and said, Gary, why does it say R.I.P. Dawson on the Watercooler calendar on December 3rd?
I was looking ahead for like holiday travel plans, and I just saw R.I.P. Dawson. I'm like, who created this calendar event? It's
terrifying.
created by Gary, and I was like, what is happening?
I saw that as well, and I was very confused for about 20 minutes.
And then it hit you.
And then I was like, oh, it's Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah, because in the moment as we were recording it, Dawson made his proclamation, and I
Yeah.
just quickly, while we were still on the show, like
Yeah.
did the math and then
I
typed
remember
in
that
as
happening.
quick a thing as I could, so that
Yeah.
we had a record of like what.
And it
day
was all day. It's an all-day event.
Oh, yeah.
I'm dying
No,
all
I
day
dragged,
long.
I dragged that thing all the way,
Yep.
like it was a giant event. So
Yep.
because I did not want to miss it, I didn't want to forget the significance.
Yep. And fucking Charlie. I mean, he. I guess he was going through some stuff. His let's just say his shell wasn't very thick.
Dawson, these boys aren't the only one that are disappointed. I was waiting for you, my friend. What happened?
Well, Satan, I first of all, I'm not going there, bro. It's nice of you to visit and everything, but I'm be in the Pearly area.
No, I don't. It's not that I was going to be visited by you. I had a parlay going. And you
What?
ruined it.
I didn't I missed that.
What's your parlay on, Satan? What are the other
I was
legs?
gonna say,
It was, let's see, so 9 months ago. It was the World Series winners, the NHL round 1 playoffs, and Dawson eating that damn egg. Now,
Yeah.
I was really upset at first, just like everybody, but I love how you lied about it and just ate the egg and made these guys look like fools.
So Satan, can I ask, was it bittersweet for you when the leg of your parlay was won, but you had already lost the Dawson leg? Like, did that make it hard to enjoy the World Series?
Of course it did, because all my other bets, I would have won. I would have won big.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Dawson ruined it, but he made it funny. He made it funny by tricking you guys. I love dishonesty. I love dishonesty. You know, that was some real mega dishonesty.
Wait, are you saying you love dishonesty or his honesty?
Oh, I love dishonesty.
Oh, dishonesty. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. That's weird. That's very strange.
And his honesty. That's what I call Hitler. I love his honesty too.
Well,
We're best
that's
buds.
Who let Satan in here?
I'm sorry.
that's one way.
Let me go get Chris.
great.
All right,
I
love
thought
you
this
guys.
room
Bye.
was password protected.
Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in, S-Man.
Well, I guess one person's on your side, Das, or one being. Anyway, it is a bittersweet day because I was looking for. How would you have eaten this egg, Dawson? Boiled? Like, let's just live a little hypothetical. You boiled it. Would you have poached it? I mean, what?
I believe he said at the time it was going to be part of an egg sandwich, right?
Most likely.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right,
Which
well,
I
That would've
kind of
been good.
objected to a little bit because then it would be hard to tell which ingredient made you so sick. I mean, we
Yes.
probably would have assumed it was the egg, but you're putting a lot of other factors into the equation. If you're adding
Wow.
bread,
Remind me never to fucking cook for you over here.
yeah.
Wow.
listen, Doss, I know you're feeling down about this, but I just
I
want
am.
you to look at the sunny side up.
Ooh. That was bad.
You know,
And
that's good. I
and
like
look,
that.
I'm just upset about Charlie. I miss Charlie.
We're all upset.
He left a note, but he put it on a piece of cheese, and so that was in the sandwich. I didn't realize it until later.
I got to be
Who
honest,
writes on
Matt. That
cheese?
was a better yoke than you got credit for.
Thank you.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna live that sliding doors fantasy and just hang out with Gwyneth Paltrow, wondering what it
Yeah.
would have been like had Dawson eaten that egg. It's okay.
Was that movie about if you go through the right sliding door, you get to meet Gwyneth Paltrow
No,
you know,
you're transported.
yeah,
Okay.
you're transported to a whole different
into
reality.
Gwyneth Paltrow's bedroom?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So we were talking about 8 Mile earlier. Did you see that halftime show on Thanksgiving?
I did.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was pretty
Jack
damn good.
White freaking bringing out Eminem.
I actually
Detroit
put it
crowd?
on. I put it on because Jack White was playing, and then fucking Eminem came out, and then later I saw all the headlines about it. I did not realize he was even on the show. I was very excited.
Oh,
Question
thought it
for
was
you, Matt.
I had
Eminem
no
was
idea
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that happened.
Oh my gosh.
question
Well, go
question
watch
for
it.
you, Matt.
It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
what's up?
I don't think anyone else on this podcast would say I put it on because we were all most likely watching football.
Yep.
Did you turn it on for the halftime show?
No, we were watching music videos very drunkenly late Thursday night. And that was like one of the biggest videos on YouTube. It said Jack White halftime show. And I was
Oh
like,
shit!
"Fuck
You didn't
yeah."
even see it in the football game.
That's
It
awesome.
was a football game? I didn't...
Jalen, did you say that you had not heard anything about this?
I had no idea that this had happened.
I'm in the exact same boat, and I'm like concerned because I
Oh.
am so
I just
fucking
watched-
all over the news. Like I can't believe I missed this. Granted, I was not watching football on Thursday. I watched a little bit of one of the games, but it wasn't the Lions game. But I had no idea this happened. I'm amazed this has not crossed my feed.
Well, I think I
Oh
was-
God, I'm sorry for you guys. Chris, did you watch?
I
I
watched-
can't
I
be the
watched it live.
only
I
one who
watched it
watched the
live.
fucking Lions game.
So now I know why, Gary, because was it last year, 2 years ago, where that guy walked out of that igloo that looked like it came out of my kid's preschool?
yes, it was pathetic.
was that?
It was that. So it was that same show but this time it was
They
Jack
figured
White
it out and did like an actual show.
doing a killer rock show, bringing out
Yeah,
Eminem
crushed it.
halfway. Yeah, it's to a Detroit crowd.
they played too.
That was
Gotta,
they really
you know, I
played.
don't know if there were any backing tracks in there. They weren't dominant.
It actually gives me hope that rock bands can play stadiums for reals now, because it's like they figured it out. It sounded
Well,
awesome
if-
on TV. I don't know how it sounded live, but it sounded.
I
really
think
good on
that
TV.
if it is being suppressed in the news, like Kaylin, you said, you haven't heard much about it. You haven't seen anything about it, really.
I had no idea that
if
had
it
happened.
if that is happening, it's because for years rock and roll fans have been fucking screaming, throw some fucking rock and roll in the fucking halftime show. And it was a solid. It was really, really well done.
You think it's getting shadow banned?
I think it's getting shadow banned because of Bad Bunny, because they don't want Bad Pressy.
Oh, conspiracy Dawson here. I like it.
So, because it can be done.
It can be done. It can be done. So, yeah, just
Like, holy shit.
kudos. When
You
guys
can
brought-
throw music people actually know.
when you brought up that wonderful movie 8 Mile, it just reminded me. I just saw Eminem perform. Matt, is it okay? I guess you didn't watch him perform in October. Did he ruin your Thanksgiving too, though? I mean, watching him perform live.
It was surprising, not jarring.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, I do want to hear all about your guys' Thanksgivings. I'm going to start off with mine because it was a shared Thanksgiving with.
I'd like to ask a
Sure
question
was.
about that.
Sure.
Did you guys, in fact, get in a little bit of time for Chris to try Ghost
I'll
of
talk
Yeltsin?
about that. I'll talk about that.
Oh, you'll get into
Oh,
it.
wow.
Okay. Take your time.
And I'll
Didn't
get into
Gary said some like sexy Thanksgiving. That's what he said.
I believe what I said, that is I was talking about the ups and downs of Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you did that
We'll
thing
get
with
there.
the
Did
with
it
your
in a-
finger and the
said it in
circle.
a
like, it
sexy
was-
way.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's very weird.
Look, you guys can interpret it any way you like.
Why the eyebrows, man? You're just for those listening. Gary's being
He keeps winking.
he's very
He's being
very
sexy right
sexual.
now. He's
Yeah,
trying to
very
be sexy.
Very sexy.
I get it.
So I went over. So Kaylin's home hosts
How dare you
Thanksgiving,
trying.
and I went
No,
over
that's
there.
that's not what I meant. I'm sorry. I mean, he's totally being sexy. I mean, I'm turned on. I'm chubbing
thank you,
up over
brother.
here.
What makes him sexy is he's not trying. So I went
That's
over
true.
there on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving and brought some pizzas over as they were prepping for the night. They asked me
yeah.
to just get 2 large pizzas, just a pepperoni and a cheese. And I said, that's not enough because I know who's there. Kaylin. So I'm getting us a little special pie. It's just a little sampler because he's been asking me. He's like, dude, I have been wanting to try anchovy pizza for so long.
Oh no.
He's been mentioning it
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
I've said it on this podcast
He
multiple
said on
times.
this podcast. And here I am at a pizza place ordering pizzas.
Is this that Foxy pizza or the one that you love, the Wolf or whatever, Kaylin?
Little
No,
Coyote,
that
no.
the little coyote. That one we had a whole discussion about how tragic that story is. That's gonna make me start tearing up if I start talking about
Is,
this. So let's just move on.
Oh,
is this pizza made in the back of a truck or somebody's trunk? I feel like I've
Is
heard
there-
many.
Is
No,
there a
this is a
semi?
legit brick and mortar place, Matt.
Okay.
Okay, there's no like text message and like quasi illegal handoff
Maybe in the
from, like,
alley.
the back seat of the car. To,
All above
you know.
board. All above board.
All right.
That fucking chicken sandwich was still probably the best I've ever had in my life. By the way,
I
But I
know,
will
dude.
maintain that. And as soon as they did have an actual store, I went and got one immediately. Not very good.
Kitchen's
I don't know
effect
what happened.
flavor.
Hadn't
I
been
don't know
sitting in the
what
trunk
happened.
for 4
Never
hours.
went back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that still holds a good memory in your heart, Caitlin. So I go over there and with a small pizza, in addition to the 2 XLs.
Small pizza.
Yeah, it's for me and Caitlin. I just want a little taste. To be honest, I don't think he's gonna like it. So,
Well, what's on it?
so half
Anchovies.
half anchovy,
Okay.
and then if you're gonna give him something bad, give him a little something good too. I got the Hawaiian Canadian bacon with pineapple. So.
Oh, it's
I hope
Hawaiian
you
pizza
kept all that to that one
covered
small
in
pizza.
anchovy essence.
It's in the same box, but they are not on the same side.
Ugh.
And
I don't
actually,
know,
to be
man.
honest,
Whole pizza's destroyed.
when
Yeah, I'm with Matt on this one. I don't even need the hint of my anchovy in
Yeah.
my Hawaiian.
With
Ugh.
pineapple, it's absorbing all of that essence.
Oh, there's
Hello?
so much fish in that.
I've been saying this forever, and now because a fish is introduced, you're just fish phobic, dude. Now because there's a fish involved, you're like, ooh, can't have pineapple on it.
Yeah.
well,
I'm
when
talking about this for
no,
years.
No, I'm saying you can have pineapple, but you can't have anchovy there too.
Yes, agreed, Gary.
Well, we did.
Pescophobia
you
aside.
absolutely can.
And so,
did.
Kaylin, you tried an anchovy pizza.
I did.
What-
I didn't. When you first brought it over, you opened the box and said, "Look what I got for you." And I didn't even know that the other half was anchovy. I thought you just got us some Hawaiian pie because
I
we've
was
talked.
wondering why you're so happy.
Well, because we've been talking about how my hatred for Hawaiian pizza has diminished over the years, and I've actually come to start enjoying it. I would never order it as if I'm getting a pizza, but I'm getting to the point where I'm actually sort of enjoying it. So I didn't even realize that there was anchovies on it until later, and you told me, and then I got more excited.
Yeah. So I'm glad. I'm glad you got to try it anyway. First off, I didn't order Hawaiian pizza. I don't say I'll take a Hawaiian. I say I'll take a Canadian bacon with pineapple. I don't.
That's the
Because
difference.
you are
That's
not in
won't
the
say
the
Academy
line.
Awards.
That's the line you draw.
I won't say it.
I
You're not
won't
saving that many
say it.
syllables.
By the way,
Won't
Chris,
say it.
you look so Hawaiian. So like that's such a weird fucking line to draw.
There's a coffee shop by me that has a latte that's fantastic, but it's called like the Hot and Yum. I won't say that either.
Yeah, I wouldn't
take
say that.
I'll take the number one. There's just some things. It's like it actually will ruin it for me. So I don't want to
No
do
way,
that.
dude. Half the fun is saying the name, dude. The Empress. Come
You have a
on.
bigger
Empress doesn't-
problem with the name than you do pineapple on pizza, and I think that's the core issue here.
No,
You know?
This place didn't even do it right either. Like normally they have the pineapple baked into the cheese. At this pizza place, they just threw chunks of pineapple on top of the pizza.
I actually
Oh,
called them
After
about
it was
that.
cooked?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I called them about that.
Okay, that's
Kaylin,
called
they said-
fresh pineapple,
I
yeah.
was like, why did you assemble this pizza so poorly? And they said, well, you should have ordered the Hawaiian pizza.
Right.
We cook it right.
That's
So,
true.
I don't know. It was actually my bad. So, Kaylin, what'd you think of the anchovies?
Not bad, but not great either. It was just too salty. I like the fish. I like fish, so I did enjoy the fish flavor, but it was just too salty. It
Maybe
was
we
the
need-
salt, and I normally like salt, but it was too much for me.
Do you want like a more milder fish, like a tilapia on there?
I actually told Chris, I was like, in England, where I've gone to, they put tuna fish on their pizza.
Ew, that's so gross.
This is why we formed our own country. You understand?
Right.
Wait, let him finish.
Lots
is it
of men died.
Is it canned tuna or is it like sashimi bluefin?
It's like canned. It's like
We're talking about Great Britain. What do you think?
Yeah, dude. No, they're not really
They don't
known
have
for their
very good
fucking culinary skills,
Yeah, it's a little extra
except for
protein, though.
fish and chips.
Yeah, a little extra protein. I get it. Well,
Yeah.
so
No,
Kaylin
so
has-
Kaylin, no on the anchovies. You didn't like them?
I'm gonna have to go with a no on the anchovies.
Too salty?
Would
But
you
I'm gonna
say anchovies?
So anyway,
Thank you.
Well, if you approach, my nana used to
ignore
make
that.
anchovy pizza, and the anchovies should not be. They should be just very, very sparse. So you get just that fucking salty sea flavor. You get the anchovy flavor because, like pineapple, it kind
You know
of permeates
what?
the
If-
entire thing.
You know how
if you
you
had
talk
less
about-
anchovies, you might have liked it.
You know how you talk about when there's pineapple on the pizza, and even if it encroaches and you take the pineapple off, it has already infected the rest of the pizza? I think if you would put the anchovies on and then taken them off, then it might have been to that level of saltiness that I would have liked.
Yeah,
So
I
it
see
would
what
have
you're
kind of
saying.
infected
So
it.
you had too many anchovies. I think you would like
It
anchovies.
wasn't that many. It wasn't that many.
Yeah.
It was pretty sparse. But
Wait, so
still.
are we collectively? I know Gary's not, but how about the other four? Are we collectively pro anchovy on pizza?
I am. I hated them when I was a kid.
Anchovy, and I've been on the record about this for years.
Okay.
I hated them when
majority
I was a
rules.
kid, but picked them up like 5, 6, 7 years ago. My mom made an anchovy pizza, and I'm like, I'll try that.
I'm so
Fuck,
about
that's
it.
good.
Like the Ninja Turtles. I mean, Dawson knows this. They famously hated anchovies on their pizza, and it kind of was terrible PR. It was like what Sideways did to Merlot is terrible PR for anchovies on pizza. The whole anchovy pizza industry just plummeted. But
Stirl
now,
power, baby.
Yeah,
you
look
don't want to mess with that.
look what they're able to do. Yeah, so I'm glad it's finally making a comeback, at least on this podcast. Yeah, give me other weird pizza toppings to try. I'm curious now. I'm not that that's weird. Well, anyway, sorry, I was talking about why I'm mad. So
I want to hear more about this Turkey Day.
So the next day, go over there, and having a good time. Ate some wonderful food, and I walk into the living room, and Kaylin is basically just holding court with like 6 guys, just going off about how aliens are real, and one of them being my father-in-law. I'm just like, what is? And this conversation is deep. Like they're diving in.
I'm getting everybody involved.
And now, as
I
my
mean,
father-in-law is just asking questions and severely confused by some of the stuff Kaylin's saying, Kaylin just looks at me and just starts smiling and nodding, like
Jack Nicholson.
Like Jack Nicholson in
Yes.
Departed.
And I was like, what is happening right now? So I'm having to listen through that. And then Kaylin tells a story about his job with fish and cleaning ponds and aquariums and stuff. And he tells a story that happened a while back that was awesome. And he's never told it on the show. Now I'm just sitting there going, what the hell, man? Why are you telling all these people? That's an awesome story.
Not awesome for me.
So I'm just here. Yeah. So Kaylin is just commanding this room, just talking to everybody, making them laugh, telling them.
You guys know how I get when I have a couple drinks in me. I mean, we were all on that cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all seen you. We've all seen you make your speeches. No speech this time, unfortunately.
Kaylin, do you feel like you got through? Did you change any minds?
I not complete 180. I mean, Chris definitely wasn't buying it. I checked in with him after, still hadn't convinced him. But I got a couple people leaning. I got a couple people dipping their toes.
What about Chris's
dipping their
father-in-law?
toes
Was
into
he?
the water. He's interested. He's
All right.
interested.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Let's first off, Kaylin, when you said I wasn't buying it, you asked me a specific question. What was it that you asked me?
Do you believe aliens are real and
Nope.
here on Earth?
That's not what you. That's what you asked
Again,
me.
I had a couple drinks in me. I don't remember exactly the
Do you
way that it
believe
went down,
aliens-
but I
do
believe
you
it was
believe-
something along those lines.
Because I said I think aliens do exist. I think that the universe is just so big for.
I
them
meant
not
I said
to.
Was
here,
this before
on
or
Earth.
after dinner, by the way, or during?
And then Kaylin leans over
think
and
it was after.
he whispers,
Okay.
"But do you think they're here already, and that they're watching us, and
Yes.
they're observing us? They are here and they are observing us for one of 2 reasons." Kaylin says it's either 1, to protect us, or 2, what was the other one? To use,
Again,
Destroy us.
your
I'm
memory's a
sure.
lot better than
it
mine.
was-
sir.
not to protect. It was to destroy us and use our resources and figure out how to
I
use
don't
our
think
resources.
I don't think I would have said that one.
Okay.
I feel like you've
Kaylin,
said it
you had
to
a lot
me.
of claws, man.
No. Because my whole theory is that they're not here to destroy us. They could do it very fucking easily if they wanted to.
Okay. Well,
They're here. They're just watching us, observing us. They're
Kaylin-
protecting us from killing ourselves.
the floor is yours. Give it. I mean, I know you just watched a documentary. You're
We
hot
got a
on
News
it.
Nook intro?
Yeah. Amy was like, "Did Kaylin talk to you about that documentary yet?" Like the first thing she asked me when I walked in, I was like, well, "I don't know what you're talking about." She's like, "Oh, okay, don't worry, he'll get to it." And
What's the plug the doc?
It's called The Age of Disclosure. It's
Oh,
on
It just came out,
Amazon.
right?
It's on Amazon, but
Yeah.
you have to rent it for
2025, right?
Oh,
yeah, this
Which
really
I-
got me. Kaylin, who won't buy socks, who won't pay for a month of Hulu, goes on Amazon and spends $20 for a single movie.
Oh, guys, you should have seen, dude. HBO Black Friday deal, $2.99 for a year. So, guess who's fucking got
Wait,
HBO
what?
back again
HBO
now?
Max
Yeah,
was $2.99 for a year?
With ads.
for a
Per
year.
month. Per month.
Two-
For a
per
year.
month with
Sorry,
ads.
per month. Yeah, per month with ads for a year. Still,
Caitlin's not
I
used
got,
to
I
yearly
got-
plans.
I
He
got
doesn't
HBO
understand how
back.
they
I'm
work.
so happy.
Well, congratulations, Caitlin. Welcome back.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, anyway, so Caitlin's just convincing my father-in-law that aliens are here. That
Hey,
they've
go
always
watch
been
the
here. that
Age of
they're-
Disclosure and tell me you're
underwater.
not convinced the aliens are fucking here too.
They're
all right?
underwater and they are watching us and they are
Definitely, 100%.
studying us and there's some purpose to what they're doing with us. So anyway, just saying that's what I had. But anyway, we all know Caitlin works has a side hustle with the ponds and the cleaning fish tanks and stuff. And Caitlin told a story, a wonderful tale about cleaning an aquarium. And I would just like to tell you guys because this is the story that he kept from us.
So, I thought I remember telling it, but I guess probably not. Because when it happened, anyway, this was a while ago.
Is
was
this going to
back-
be another sword and scales?
No, no fish were harmed in at this time. So this was back when I was doing it with Patrick, like kind of early days, and he does ponds, but he also does aquariums back then. And he had this one client that I'd been to many times. He needed this small little fish tank, and I'd done it many times. And Patrick's gear isn't very good; it's not very up to date. So he has like a pond vacuum. So when you clean an aquarium, you essentially like suction the sand. You like dig it into the sand and you suction like all the fish poop and stuff out of the bottom of the aquarium. But his vacuum was so basic that you would actually have to first put it in the aquarium and then you'd have to like siphon the water to get it started to dump it out. Like they have ones where you can just use a pump, but not Patrick's. Patrick's like, nope, you got to siphon it and then dump it into the bucket.
It's like the manual lawnmower, the one that spins, right? Just
The
exact
greatest, the
technology.
greatest day in Patrick's life is when he was able to pass the siphon, the fish hose job off to someone else.
And so I had done this many times, probably at least like 5 or 6 times. And one time I went over there, I siphoned, I did the thing, it didn't really catch well. I took it out. And then I went to go siphon it again, full inhale, get it going. It was filled with aquarium water. And that entire vacuum full of water just went straight into my stomach.
Oh,
And I stood up for a second and just thought, yep, that just happened. I just swallowed aquarium water directly into my stomach, and there's nothing I could do about it.
Kaylin, I can confirm that you have never told that story before on this podcast.
And you told it a little differently that
Yeah,
night.
Chris,
Again, I had a
let's hear
couple
your
drinks
version.
in me, Chris.
Well, the way Caitlin told it was this was a sword and scale thing, Matt, because he said that he swallowed a live goldfish.
No, I did.
Yes, you did. Why would I be so mad about this?
No, I did not say I
Yes,
swallowed.
you, oh my god.
All right,
I'm gonna
I
need
think
it. I'm gonna need a second.
We need-
I'm
I
gonna
think
need
we
a
need-
second.
Get your father-in-law
I
on
think
the
we need your
line.
father-in-law on the line.
I
He's-
might
I
have
don't
to
think
give
he
him a
was there
call.
for this
We
conversation.
have several questions about both aliens and fish.
Well, Caitlin said he swallowed a live goldfish. Anyway,
I don't
well,
remember
there you
saying.
go. Well, maybe you're in your cups. I don't know. I thought I know because I had zero alcohol on
I feel like
Thanksgiving.
that's not something you misremember.
I had zero, that's why I was like sitting there, everyone's cracking up, and I'm just stewing. I'm stewing in my chair, like, oh my, dude, are you freaking kidding me? I'm having to talk about like getting a fish filter in an old cat video I did in 2012 on this podcast, and Caitlin's like here just swallowing live fish and like not telling us.
I definitely don't remember saying I swallowed a fish. I remember the beginning of that story. We were talking about your fish, and then I said, "Oh yeah," and that time something or other that I swallowed aquarium water, and that's when everyone went like, "Oh, what the fuck? You got to tell that story." So I don't know when in that story I would have added a goldfish in there.
I feel
I
like
don't think he even had goldfish in that tank anyway. But Anyway,
I feel like I'm on the Corolla show and you're just sabotaging me. Now I'd be like, oh yeah, good job, Chris. Good job fishing this story, man. Damn it.
yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll cross off a bunch of stories, a bunch of notes here about that. Well, anyway, I actually had a wonderful Thanksgiving. But got to spend it with Kalen. He did have his separate stuffing that he didn't want to share with me. Didn't even offer.
You were all the way. You never asked.
Did
I would
every
share the stuffing.
year, I say I want. Yeah, but I want to be asked. I want to be offered. I'm not going to ask.
did Chris get to play video games?
I did. So I played Ghosts of Yeti.
Yote.
And
I kind of prefer that you don't know the name.
Well,
just to
You're
set
not
the
gonna like
table
them.
too. This was right after the dinner, and I had eaten so much food. I had essentially an entire box of stovetop stuffing to myself, which, Chris, you should have taken some of it off my hands. I tried to get my kids to eat a little bit of it. They didn't like it, so I just took theirs back. So I had like an entire box to myself, along with the mashed potatoes and the turkey and the gravy. I was so full that like I couldn't be around anybody anymore. I had to just go into my room and lay down on my bed.
yeah,
and just lay
Kalen
there.
Kalen was at the point where he's just like, I just
Oh my-
need to be horizontal. I can't stand
Yes.
anymore. I need
Yes.
to lie down. And so I go find him. He's in his room. He's on his bed, just lying there by himself in the dark.
Chris, is the TV too big?
That's not big enough. You go bigger.
It was funny. At one point, Chris was playing the game, and then Amy's brother walked in, and he was looking at it. He goes, "I gotta fucking step back a little bit. It's a little
Yeah.
too much."
It's huge. It's pretty freaking big.
What is it again, Kalen? A 65?
65, yeah.
Yeah, that's
65,
not- I
but
mean,
what's
But
the
with like a 3-foot distance.
what the viewing
Yeah,
distance is?
I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
about
Yeah, I don't know that.
it's about 30 inches. Anyway, so I go to King and I just say two words to him. Open world. Let me in the open world of this game. Because I'm a GTA guy. I love just walking around and doing my own thing. Punching, robbing, doing whatever I want.
Yeah.
So Kalen says, all right, open world. So I go, I pick up the controls. I'm maneuvering super, super quick. I pick it up really easily. Get into fights, make a lot of kills.
Sure.
It's,
Sure.
At the beginning
Control
of it,
is
it was
I'm being awesome. I'm basically being awesome.
it was about 5 minutes in that I turned to Chris and I went, "You remind me of when I give the controller to my daughters and they try to play this game."
He did say that.
He does it because you got to move with one joystick and look with the other. And Chris would do that thing where you just look straight up into the air and then you look all the way down to the ground. The next thing.
I was appreciating the graphics. Okay, nobody ever.
Oh, the dirt! The dirt looks really good here.
Shout out to all the artists of these games, the unsung heroes who are doing the terrain and the sky. Nobody ever
They are
notices.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the detail, just the clouds. Somebody had to design those clouds, and nobody's
Sure.
talking about the clouds. I am. I'm talking about the dirt. All right, everyone's talking about the costumes and the action and the facial
So, Chris,
expressions.
do you think that this is similar to your thing with carousels, where just as you've gotten older, you've lost like that coordination to be able to play these games? Because you claim you've played a lot of GTA, so this should have been something you could have just picked up and pretty much gotten cooking with.
I was cooking. Now, I just look.
Based on Caitlin's question and
I was
comment,
just-
I'm not sure that you were cooking.
I know.
To
look,
be fair, I do play it on a hard difficulty setting. So anytime he ran into a bad guy, I was like, "You're fucked. You're fucked.
You're
You're not going to be able to
not
do
true.
this." But
I was able to do it. Now, I was able to. Well, as I said, I like to appreciate the graphics and appreciate the craftsmanship that goes into the detail of the bamboo trees and things like that. Now, I think I did.
Trees.
Yeah, I was cutting bamboo. I was eating mushrooms. I was throwing smoke
They were
bombs.
actually bonsai trees.
I was firing.
Hold on, you actually did a bamboo shoot? You did like the cutting bamboo
Oh,
game?
Kalen, tell
oh
him.
yeah.
Tell him.
Well, I think first I just had you can like just cut kind of bamboo in the wild, and I had him do that for a while. But yeah, Chris did stumble upon a bamboo shoot, and I was like,
Wow.
"Oh hell yeah, do that!" It's like a very
mini
very mini game within the game.
But it's
And
fun
it-
and it's hard.
It's fun and it can be hard. And Chris was able to do it on the second try, And
impressed.
afterwards went, that was great. It reminds me of Paul Rapper the Rapper. And I
Okay.
was like, oh hell yeah.
Once again, Caitlin's
Wow.
misremembering.
Kick,
I
punch.
got-
It's all in the mind.
I got them all perfect except for one that flew in the air afterwards because I didn't know it was going to do that.
Got to do that.
And
Gotta get the
everything
flying
else-
pieces.
Second
Everything
try.
else landed.
Second
Yeah,
try.
kick, punch. It's all in the mind. Parappa the Rapper. Boom. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's just very similar to that. But like, I was open worlding it. Killed a bear.
Oh, you don't have to
why?
do that. Why?
Caitlin
You get,
told me
you
to.
got
Caitlin
other
told me
points.
to. Caitlin told me to.
Yeah, kill the bears.
Told me to skin it. I don't know.
Ugh.
Basically it was a mini game. It was the Revenant, and I was able to survive that bear attack, and then I realized, I'm walking around riding my horse, trying to punch people, it won't let me.
He's trying to kill all the civilians in the game. He's
Not
shooting
like-
arrows. He's shooting flaming arrows at him left and right. Why aren't they dying? Why aren't they dying?
That's true. So I wasted all of Caitlin's ammo. Like, he had no supplies after I was done.
And my fucking black blinding powder too.
Yeah, all gone.
You,
Well,
you have a blinding
for no
powder.
reason.
You hit it like 3 times in a row. I was like, "Fucking chill out, dude. I have to go make more of that."
and I come to a conclusion.
I'm just picturing Caleb laying on his bed, prone, just fucking stuff being like, no, like that's kind of a fucking hassle.
Game's kind of boring. Not really in it.
Oh,
Thought it was
Terrible,
boring.
terrible
you
review.
can't imagine how wrong you are.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. So
Good,
not really
good.
in it.
I
was
could
like,
not be happier with
I
this.
get
one.
it. I
You are
explored.
incredibly wrong, and you have ruined almost nothing, and I'm very happy about
The
that.
game is boring. All right. Well, how are you guys' Thanksgivings?
It
Gary,
had its ups and downs.
what do you mean by that? Stop saying it like that.
I mean, I don't know.
And licking your lips after you say
Yeah,
it. That's
what
the
is
weird
that?
part.
I did not.
That's the
rubbing your
really
hands
weird
out your
part.
How dare you? No, I went to a theme park in the morning, so I was up and down on the log ride, so to speak.
A log
And,
ride?
Various other rides. I went to Knott's Berry Farm. I was there, before they opened, and we were like the second family that was on the log ride.
Do they is it in Christmas mode, Thanksgiving
It's
mode?
full Knott's Berry Farm as of Monday of Thanksgiving week.
Ah.
So you got all the Christmas decor and all that. It's
Magical.
fully decked out. All the Christmas food, which is ridiculous. and delicious.
Poinsettias,
Sure, they're definitely
deep fried
poinsettia or two.
poinsettias.
Yeah.
Gary, do
Yeah.
you go to any theme parks while they're open these days, or you just go off hours? Just
Yeah.
What is happening?
This was open, man. I went with the general public. There was nothing special
Oh.
about this. I bought a ticket, and we kind of heard online that in the morning it's not super busy. We didn't have plans until the afternoon, anyways, to go over to my in-laws' house and have dessert and stuffing and stuff. So we thought, screw it. Let's just try this out. And it was not empty, but I mean, we got on the log ride second in the whole park.
This
So
is-
like it was
Nice.
pretty chill.
This is Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about Knott's just not giving their employees Thanksgiving off.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it either, but I will say that I really enjoyed my time there, so I'm kind of glad they did.
Or maybe, yeah. Well, yeah. It's just.
I hope they get like time and a half or
Time and a
double
half,
time or
and
something,
free
like
food. Or they're all Jehovah's Witnesses or something.
You know what,
Like, I
Gary works so hard. It actually makes my heart happy that he gets to have fun on a day where people are really pissed off about working. Like, he deserves that.
Thanks,
is-
Matt. That's
Yeah.
very nice of
That
you.
is true.
I did feel bad like looking around at like all the people working, but like in my mind, what I was hoping is I used to work in grocery stores, and if you like made it into the union for grocery stores, like you had to work there for longer than I was going to as a teenager. But if you did, then you got like time and a half on certain holidays and double time on other holidays. So like the checkers, like they kind of vied for those shifts because you make a lot of money doing that.
No, I
I
know
got that
people
shit
in the
at
medical
Coffee Bean.
industry.
I wasn't even in a union.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No.
Yeah. See, so that's what I was hoping for the Knott's people, because honestly, like I sort of hope that Knott's is a cool place to work. I know it's owned by a big corporation, but I'm hoping they got some sort of a perk for working on that particular day. But we really enjoyed ourselves we stayed there for like 3.5 hours or so, and then
Wow.
kind of right as it was starting to ramp up, which was what we had read. Like basically we read that like around 1:30 or 2, and then on through the night it gets busier and busier because people do their Thanksgiving
People finish their
and then
dinner.
go.
Yeah, and
Right.
then go, I just had so much turkey and stuffing. Let's go ride a roller coaster.
I don't know, man. Apparently,
Yeah.
some people rock
Yeah,
that
no,
way.
they do,
That doesn't sound fun to me, but the idea
Sounds
of being
better than
there-
Black Friday going out.
Yeah, I mean, the idea
Yeah.
of being there at 9:30 and then the park opens at 10, and it was fairly empty for that first like hour and a half at least. That was pretty chill.
Did you get a chance to meet Snoopy Claus?
I saw him. I did not have the dignity to stand in line to meet him, but I
Yeah.
saw him from afar.
It's a hot ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
Did
would have been
you-
the tallest person in the line by about 3 feet.
Did you mostly stick to the Camp Snoopy area, which is for the younger kids?
It's a very good question. There was definitely a little bit of time spent in Camp Snoopy, but my son has finally graduated to a point where he's willing to try stuff outside of Camp Snoopy, which is why we did log ride first. This
That
is
was
like the
nice.
first trip where he's gotten tall enough that he can get on almost every ride. Like he's not willing to do every single ride, but like there are big rides.
Not gonna
that
do
he wants to
accelerator?
do. I don't know,
Come on.
man. Not maybe one day. I don't think he wanted to do it this trip,
how
but
do you like the log ride?
he loved the log ride. And then we did one that I can't remember the name of, but it's basically like you get on and you're riding it sort of like it's a bike or a motorcycle or something, and a thing comes up from behind you and pushes into the small of your back, and then you lean forward and like have two handles that you hold on to. We did that one right after the log ride, and that one was pretty fast, and he was not super stoked about that.
Oh.
He got over it pretty quick, but it was a little too fast for him.
The log ride's a fun one. I mean, I think
Log ride's great.
I rode that one when I was 19 for the first time.
Well, we went there for Isla's birthday, and in the Camp Snoopy area, we were mostly contained to the Camp Snoopy area, and they kind
Yeah.
of have a bigger roller coaster that my girls took one look at and was like, no way. But then they have this kind of smaller roller coaster, and I just had my eye on it the whole time. I was like, you're going on this.
Yeah,
You're-
it's,
and it,
it's
but,
all
and,
the
but
way
it,
back,
but
all
it
the way
wasn't,
back there in the corner. I know the exact.
and it
one you're
wasn't
talking
running. And I was like, I'm going over there. I'm gonna go see if they're gonna turn it on. And I walked over there, and the person was like, yeah, it's gonna turn on, and we're gonna do it in like an hour. And I waited, and I eventually dragged both my girls onto that little roller coaster. They had the time of their life. They loved it. I was like, hell yeah, they love roller coasters. We left. We went on the log ride, and they fucking hated the shit out of it. I think it sent them backwards. They fucking hated
They're back on the
log ride.
Ferris wheel again.
Yeah,
Well, Will loved the log ride this time, and then the other ride that we did was, I can't remember what it's called, but I'm sure you guys have all done it at some point. It's the one where you can have like 6 or 7 people in a circular raft, and then you kind of go down and everyone gets splashed.
The rapids.
Rapids, yeah. I think there's a more specific name, but yeah, that rapids one for sure. We did that one. He really liked that too.
Is
Mostly mostly because-
Jaguar still a ride?
I don't know. I know they've changed some stuff. I don't know for sure, but
Sorry, I
I
mean to
think
interrupt. So tell me about the rapids. Sorry, what did he like about it?
the fact that I was the one who got drenched.
Oh, that is
more
fun.
than anyone, more
That
than
is fun.
anyone else in the
That's
whole
the
like
best.
circle. Like he was loving the fact that I was consistently getting the brunt of the splashes.
Conspiracy theory too. I think there is a hot seat in all of those.
I think
rafts
there is.
where one person just gets the brunt of all the waterfalls and all the splashes.
Mhm.
I think it really is just about like whatever position
They
the seat
choose
is
it.
in when like it takes off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, for those who are listening, when Gary said that I have a conspiracy theory about carousels, I talked about it on a Patreon episode a few
Yeah.
weeks ago. But
Sorry.
the theory was that carousels have gotten 20% faster over the years, like and they are just uncomfortably fast now. And it's just to turn more horses around, or so.
That's what
we can
Chris
make
calls children now.
well, yeah, friggin'. So anyway, were there a lot of horses at the theme park area, or was it just you guys?
No, it was there was not a lot of horses. It was but yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, so Jaguar, as Americans like to call it, that's a roller coaster that's not very scary. It's a little fast, maybe some quick turns, but that was my first roller coaster that got me into roller coasters. I'm like, okay, this ain't that bad. I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a wonderful 30th birthday. Dawson,
I
how's
was looking for the picture of us on the log ride. I'm not going to show it on this show, but I will just say that's the move these days, and they fucking hate it when you do it. But when they take the picture and you walk up, and then they're like, "You want the photo?" and you just pull out your phone and take a picture of the screen.
proof. Yeah,
I
they
did
all-
it so quickly they couldn't tell me not to, And then I was like, let's go. Let's get out of
What
here.
are they gonna do?
They frown upon it.
They do not
heavily.
like that at all.
Yeah.
They watermark it. I was like, it doesn't make a difference. I still got it.
Plus, by
Damn.
the way, good luck with your watermark. I can take care of that in about 30 seconds.
All right.
Ooh. All right. Well, Doss, how
Yo.
was your Thanksgiving?
It's good, man. I talked to some people about aliens and rode a few roller coasters. My mom was here for 10 days. And it was honestly a great 10 days, she didn't get in my way or anything. I just had to get a shitload of work done. I'm serious. Do you think your mom has to be at your house for 10 days? Dude, she brought her husky and her 2 kitties. And so I had the kitties here, and everybody's going to move in. And anyway, I had to put my dog in military training school, so I haven't had him for a while, and that sucks. I haven't had my dog since like the Monday before or the Saturday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know it's been a minute. So
And
Tough, dude. Do you think
but
you'll get it back
it'll be all
before
right.
Christmas?
3-week program starting last Friday.
So yeah.
yeah,
So
That's something to
and
look
then we
forward
had their
to.
week of boarding, but they're gonna be good. They got them fucking chilling. They're gonna make the dogs best friends. But it was cool. I worked my ass off at the beginning of the week, tried to get all my stuff done so that I could take Thursday and Friday and Saturday. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I took off.
Oh, nice. So you had some time
nice.
off.
And
I'm sure you had
I did what my mom wanted to do. She's like, I want to go buy trees. I'm like, all right, dude, let's go buy trees.
Just keep the lane
Because we
clear,
got to put
Mom.
trees in the backyard and shit. And
Yeah.
so we bought a king palm. I bought a king palm this weekend.
How old?
I think it's probably I don't know. It's big. It's like 11, 12 feet tall.
Okay,
Oh.
so that's pretty mature.
So like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 8 years. I don't know. But it's not they're the middle range ones.
How do you
like
transport
not the
it?
new plant ones.
How do you transport that?
I will be able to put it in my Forerunner on its side. And that was the thing. My mom says to me, we're at the tree place. She's like, Michael, I didn't bring my glasses. Look at that screen and tell me what I'm paying for. And thank God I looked at the fucking screen. I'm like, Mom, you bought 2 shrub-sized palms, 3 pots, and 1 medium tree. And they're charging you $250 to deliver it to our house. I live around the corner. I'm picking everything up. They're not charging us that. Then they were charging us a planting fee. So anyway, the order when we first looked at it was like fucking $5,000. And I'm like, yeah, no. And then anyway,
Oh, good. Yeah, save some money on those shipping costs, and
my
put a
mom made
10-foot tree on your Forerunner.
yep. My mom made the same Thanksgiving dinner that I've had my entire life, and it was fucking awesome. You all would love the stuffing. It's fucking standard. She stuffs the bird.
That's what we had. Not Kayla.
And I get all the leftovers,
Nice.
It's all I got turkey dinners in the freezer. They're gonna last me. I got dinner through 2025 covered with
Wow.
the various leftovers that we have. I have lasagna. I got a deep dish pizza that was order out. I got turkey dinners. I got a bag full of tacos that my mom made.
So she cooked all that food for you, and you're just like,
Yeah.
Mom, stay out of the
Cookies,
way.
brownies.
That's why she was out of the way. She was just cooking the whole time.
Just cooking.
No, it was cool. And then we'd watch a couple of movies every single night. We're watching movies, just fucking chilling out, and it was good. Watch football, as much football as we can handle. Anytime a game was on, we're watching it.
Yeah, I showed.
Sounds nice, man.
I showed.
It
my
was
kid,
very nice. It's going to be a lot nicer when we got her house done too.
And how close are we to that again?
Couple weeks, man. I think she's going to move in. Her house goes up for sale on January 1st. You know, I guess it gets listed New Year's Day. So that's the latest. So yeah, man. It's gonna be nice not to have to fucking drive anymore.
Yeah.
Just walk across a patio and grab a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
I showed my kid because I'm like, oh, you should get into Christmas movies. I'll talk more about that next episode. But I showed him Santa Claus is Coming to Town from like 1970, just that claymation movie.
Rankin Bass.
He was pumped on. I was like, you should watch a classic. Well, he has nothing to compare it to, right? I mean, sure, he's seen some Pixar stuff, but I'm watching it with him, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Like, I could barely keep up with, like, jeez, dude, I'm ruined. I've seen too
Chris,
much. I've seen too much awesome stuff.
Just wait a few short years. You know what's on every time I come home these days? Jingle
What's
All
that?
the Way.
Really?
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Watching
you
it
lucky
on
dog.
repeat.
You lucky dog. All right, well,
It is fantastic.
Matt, I am not purposely excluding you from the Thanksgiving combo. I do want to hear
Yeah,
about
because
it.
it kind of feels like it.
But I do want to hear about it. But we are
It's fine.
we are
It'll
doing
be
a
my Shay
Patreon
topic.
episode.
It'll be my
so-
Shay topic.
Okay, I actually just want to hear about it off air in between shows and then we'll start recording. But
Not for
not
purposes,
for yeah. I mean, give the people what they want. No, I look forward to hearing about it on Shay during Patreon. By the way, if you're not a member of Patreon, go to patreon.com/watercooler for as little as $5 a month right now. You can get an extra episode every week. You get ad-free episodes. You get an opportunities for meetups, movie clubs, things like that. So please check it out. It's the best way to support this show if you dig it. All right.
We had a hell of a meetup last week, by the way.
We
Didn't even mention that.
We really did. And that was right before we did the Collateral movie club too. So it was a really fun week last week. Once, as I told them there in the meetup, and I'll say here, a lot to be thankful for. All right. Well, why don't we go around the horn, get our plugs in, and we'll record that Patreon episode that I was talking about. So I'll start over there in Long Beach, California. Jeez, the liar, Kalen Bean.
I'm gonna go ahead and plug the Age of Disclosure. It's available on Amazon. Yes, it's $20 to rent it, but a small price to pay to be enlightened. So we are not alone. It's for sure.
Small price to pay.
Price to pay.
Yeah, well, not for socks or.
Yeah, for Kalen, it's a pretty big price to pay.
I think so too. I was surprised that you paid for that. All right, the other liar, Mike Dawson. What would you like to plug?
I'm going to be in Vegas all weekend at Delirious
Just playing
Comedy Club.
slots? Oh, okay.
No, yeah, doing fucking 2 shows a night, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
Damn.
Inside the Silver 7 Casino, Delirious Comedy Club with Rudy Povich. It should be fun.
Love it.
Nice,
It'll be the
man.
first kind of, it's not it's going to be a Vegas tourist crowd, and it's not going to be, or maybe it's a Vegas home crowd, but it's not Corolla's crowd. It'd be the first time I'm doing a show in Vegas that it's not guaranteed safe. So I'm excited about it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I could bomb.
No, you'll be great.
You'll
Can't
be
wait to
great,
hear
dude.
about it. Tell Rudy I say what up. And then Gary, a man of honesty.
Subscribe to the Los Angeles Magazine YouTube channel, youtube.com/Los Angeles Magazine videos.
Ooh, doing some vids. Love it. And then Matt, what can we plug for you?
Patreon.com/watercooler. Again, hear the second part of this conversation, get ad-free episodes, and I'm just throwing it out there. Holiday time, we only do Patreon shows. So if you want to be sticking around for the end of the year, last couple shows of the year, we typically do not put them on the free feed, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll have to go back and check, but
I'm not
that
trying to
sounds
threaten
right.
you. Yeah, please support us, especially if you've been listening for a long time. We really would appreciate it. We love you guys.
All right, and then as for me, I'm playing in Marina Wine this Saturday. Maybe I'll sneak in some Christmas tunes. Maybe not. We'll see. All right, and that will do it for this episode of Watercooler. We'll be back later this week for Patreon. Thank you so much. We love you. Goodbye.